पूरी दुनिया बदनाम होती है। हमको होना ही काफी नहीं परिंदों के लिए, हमको होना ही काफी नहीं परिंदों के लिए, घोंसले से भी उड़ान होती है। Good morning, the galaxy of intellectuals, Your Excellency, Dr. Madhu Sen, Principal, Khalsa College of Education, Jammu, Dr. Raman Sharma ji, Principal, Model High Secondary School, Bathori, invited guests, offline or online both, and my dear students. How different is this morning? You will discover yourself as the great colors of the occasion. Well, on the behalf of Ramesh College of Education, we welcome you all on this event. Now we will have our traditional auspicious lighting ceremony as a tribute to Mother Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. I would like to invite Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Raman Sharma ji, to light the auspicious lamp and Mrs. Ruchi Sharma for Saraswati Vandana. Mother or Goddess Saraswati, we pray the wisdom. May the darkness of ignorance be swept away by the dawn of self-realization. I will again request Dr. Raman Sharma ji, Principal Sir, and Mrs. Ruchi Sharma to light the lamp. Dr. Raman Sharma ji. तुषार हार धवला या शुभ्र स्थापिका या वीणावर दंड मंडितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृति देवी सदा वंदितां सामं पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषयाड्यापहा I would like to call upon Shri Rajendra Prasad ji, the chairman of the college, to present a bouquet to Dr. Sharma ji. Now, thank you, sir. I would like to call our respected Principal Sir, who is the sculptor of human character, a seasoned scholar, a navigator of the flagship of knowledge, to present a brief agenda or the theme of the faculty development program. Principal Sir.
First of all, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Madhu Sen ji, Principal, Khalsa College of Education and Research, Jammu. With the core of our is Chief of the Professor Madhu Singh ji is from Education, PhD in Education. Dr. Madhu ji is also Master in Rural Development. Professor Madhu Singh
मेरा फोन में हट जाओगा
state because she do a lot in different area. Professor Madhu Singh is a gold medalist in short throw in year 1976. She perfected a large number of papers in different area of education, including mental retardation, individual differences, and many more. Dr. Madhu Singh ji is a member of Academic Committee of Jammu Kashmir State Board of School Education, awarded trophy by the State of Jammu and Kashmir State, awarded a large number of trophies by different products, awarded certificate of appreciation by the Vice Chancellor of Jammu University. Dr. Madhu is appointed as administrative officer at the University of Jammu. We can explain the great personality of Professor Madhu Singh because his life is full of academic activity. She a large number of academic activity and visiting for different countries. For the development of education in the country, she is presented a large number of people at different national and international seminars. He also wrote a large number of research articles and articles in different journals. I welcome his court of heart again and again, and I am highly thankful to her for guiding us to do such type of activities and help me in organizing the activity. It is the result of Dr. Professor Madhu Singh. We are gathering here and doing some activity. We thanks again and again, as we are aware that today is a need of professional development in the era of globalization, digitalization, and science and technology. A skilled teacher may adjust at different universities, not only in India but abroad. These a teacher needs a large number of skills for their achievement and success. Because a great success can make great nation. Without great teacher, no one can be made great nation. In this respect, we are organizing professional development for the teachers, and the sub-theme of this program are presentation skill, learning skill, and
हेडफोन से भी सुनाई देगा
because that
मेरे पास है
needs a great
वो ऐसे सुनाई दे रहा है
I again and again
ये गाना जी
thanks to guided us to do such activities. I welcome with the core of heart to all the
31 है।
employees who are here, including Raman Kumar Sharma ji, who is principal of Model Higher Secondary School, Batoli. I know personally he is a great person and has a large number of achievements in the area of education. I personally visited his school thrice at least. And
आपको बताओ क्या बोल रहे हैं तो बड़ा मामला है
compare
आप
the model school in other schools.
भाई वर्ड में क्या बोल रहा है वो कर रहा है
In the area of Basoli. I think if my view is right, this one is the best school in the Katwa. I also welcome him at the personality development program. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
आप अपन प्रेरणा लगा लो ये ना अपने बोलते देखो आप नहीं आ रही है चलो मैं बना रहा हूं ठीक है स्पीकर आप ऑन हो गया थोड़ा सा अपने बड़ी मैसेज दो जैसे करना your IQ not clear बोलेगा voice हाँ मैसेज दो फोन हैंग का बुझिएगा क्या
लोग नजारे बदल जाएंगे, अपनों को चाहो सितारे बदल जाएंगे, जरूरत नहीं होती कश्ती बदलने की, दिशाओं को बदलो किनारे बदल जाएंगे। Very very lucky that Dr. Madhu Singh is present in this event. She is a very hardworking lady, teacher, member of ACC, role model, or you can say,
क्या बोल रहे हैं इधर बोल रही है
like a student in front of her because she teaches me or us always. We always learn so many things in front of her, even in her simple talk. She is very lady.
भला लग रहा है
I request Dr. Madhu Singh for a keynote. Dr. Madhu Singh.
आपको सुनाई दे रहा है नेता लगा देखा नहीं
Ma'am, please, if my sound is audible to you, I request you for the keynote. Okay, I think ma'am is not connected with us. I request. अब मैं डॉक्टर रमन कुमार शर्मा जी से निवेदन करूंगी कि इस प्रोग्राम के बारे में थोड़ा सा
Dr. Saifullah, may I start? Dr. Saifullah ji, please, because I can't hear, there's a lot of echo, so I can't hear. Please tell me give me the green signal. Shall I start?
मैम आवाज आपकी नहीं आ रही थी, काइंडली स्टार्ट प्लीज।
Okay, okay. I'll start. Thank you so much. Sir, first of all, let me congratulate Chairman Ramesh College of Education, Professor Dr. Saifullah Saab, to the Principal Ramesh College of Education, and Aryan Sharma ji for organizing this faculty development program, which is the need of the hour. I'm very happy that he has taken this initiative to orient the faculty, and along with the faculty of their own college, they've invited number of participants from different colleges and the principals and various other members who have joined this program. I first of all congratulate you all and convey my heartiest thanks to the chairman of the college to take this initiative and Dr. Saifullah too. I also convey my heartiest thanks to Professor Rajiv Ratan ji, Director Colleges of Education, and also the Dean of Faculty of Education, PG Department of Education, Dr. Sushant Kumar Andaji, Professor, Assistant Professor, PG Department of University College of Education, Jammu University, then Dr. Jaspal ji, Professor in Distance Education, then Dr. Balia, the Professor in Central University, Jammu University in Jammu. Then also welcome various principals of reputed colleges, teacher educators, and also the students or the faculty members who have joined this program. I think such kind of programs are the need of the hour. Now, this faculty development program has got a great objective nowadays, because in teaching learning process, in whatever way, in whatever field we think of, the AICTE has taken a great initiative and giving a great hype to these kind of programs for financial assistance to formulate and upgrade knowledge and also the skills, which intends to provide opportunities all the institutions, training institutions and the teachers employed in various disciplines. It is very important to talk about the objectives of this kind of program, that is faculty development program. Since we are concerned more with the teacher educators and the college of education, they provide training to the teachers, and the teachers, they are ultimately going to the field to provide knowledge to the students, to the children, and upgrade them so that they can be enterprising citizens of the country. It is very, very important that the new concepts, new technologies, new methods, according to the technical education policy, the teaching faculty is to be well versed with that. This is the main objective of the faculty education development program. Also, upgrade the pedagogies which are there as per the educational technology system, educational technology which is being used in every field now. Also, improve teaching learning process and communication skills, which is an essential part in any teaching learning process. Not only this, it is important to upgrade managerial and leadership skills to, to make the teachers more effective, resourceful, and also can do or can give can make the teaching learning process to the extent so that it can benefit to all students. Now, keeping on with the present scenario in technical education, this kind of initiative where the East College of Education has taken to talk about, and the various resource people have been invited to talk about the teaching skills, presentation skills, and leadership skills, communication skills, so that the first step to talk about and make the teachers aware about the new communication skills, new leadership skills, and also the teaching learning process according to the technical policy, new technological policy, which is a good initiative. I welcome and also congratulate the East College of Education. Now, as a task assigned to me to give a keynote address, I would like to throw a light on what kind of teaching learning process we used to have. If I talk about teaching learning process, I think we have the traditional picture in our brain. That is, there is a board, there is a classroom having four walls with a board and the chalk, and the teacher is teaching something, whatever the teacher has to teach, and the students are learning something, whatever they have to learn. Now, if I talk about this kind of teaching learning process, which normally we used to feel that in the school we have the four walls, and in every class there is a chalkboard, there is a chalk, and the teacher is writing something on the board, and students are noting down. So teacher is asking certain questions, and students are answering the questions. And this is a communication face to face, where the teacher uses verbal and non-verbal communication skills. But keeping in view the present scenario, the classroom is very, very different. If I talk about the new technological ways, we find there's a mass media, there are means of communication, the various means of communication, and not only this, nowadays the strategies because of the Google Meets, because of the internet, because of various other resources and technological means, the teaching learning process also has been advanced. So it is very, very important for the faculty to be read about. They must be acquainted with the latest techniques and technologies, upgrade their knowledge, and use all these kind of input devices to get the maximum output. Now, if I talk about the old way, the teacher used to talk, teacher used to teach, complete the curriculum, and maybe the end of the year, the students were examined, and then the result was given, and they used to be upgraded in the next class. Nowadays, this is not the scenario. The scenario is very different. Why? Because everything is objective based. Everything is objective based. Everything is in the form of an outcome. What is the learning outcome? If the teacher feels my job is to teach and that's it. No, teacher is successful only and only when the students are learning. And when the learning is taking place, and with the modernized education definition, it says it's the modification of the behavior of a child. So when we talk about the modification of the behavior of a child, and this is what we have to achieve, then it is important that in every day, whatever the teacher is teaching, whatever the curriculum has been designed, whatever the teacher is teaching today in science class, in maths class, in social sciences class, in English, or in any subject, I'm talking about general subjects of school. And here, since we have a vast gathering, so I can talk about any kind of curriculum where the teacher has to see that what I wanted to achieve today so that I can modify the behavior of the child. So what does it mean? It means that every teaching learning process has to be analyzed, and not only at the end of the year. It is everyday teaching learning process which is to be analyzed, and analyzed also in the form of input, process, and output. Because teacher has to see, if I'm going to teach for 35 minutes or 40 minutes, what am I going to teach today so that the students, that what was my aim, what was my objective, and what kind of behavior change I wanted in the students, in my children, whether I could do that or not. And if I couldn't do that, I have to upgrade my strategies. I have to upgrade my pedagogies. I have to again review my objectives, because maybe objectives are not up to the mark of the students level, or maybe I'm not using the communication means which are required for a particular class of children, or maybe I'm not using those upgraded skills which the students need now. And since we talk about equality in education, where in classroom there will be not many individual differences, and there can be a students of any mental level, any socioeconomic status, from rural area, from urban area, or maybe from a convent school educated, or maybe from a government school. We have students of different strata. So if I have to meet the requirement of all the children, it is important that I have to change my pedagogies according to that. So what I mean to say, that every teaching learning process, it is a day-to-day activity of a teacher to analyze the lesson in such a way, or content in such a way, that the maximum output can be achieved, and that too in the terms of behavior change. What to talk about? If I say, previously the teacher, as I told you, the teacher used to teach, but teacher was using maybe the limited means of communication, or maybe the limited means of teaching strategies. But we have to now a list of pedagogies, list of communication means, wonderful list of communication means which can be used nowadays. And if I say a small little component, that in the when the teacher comes in the classroom, and just the way the teacher comes and greets the children and start the lesson, that is also adding to the outcome. That is also adding to the behavior change of a child. Because child has to be receptive. If we want to see the outcome, what is needed? Needed is that children, their attention has to be sustained. The monotony of the classroom has to be changed. Various kind of stimuli are to be given to the children. And also, the teacher has to come to the level of the students so that the teacher can make her concept clear to the students. So what I mean to say, that teacher, each and every gesture of a teacher, each and every verbal and non-verbal expression of a teacher, the continuity of speaking, explaining, and then using the stimuli, using the various illustrations, using the various audiovisual aid means, the using of various inductive and deductive approaches, or maybe number of skills which are there analyzed long before by the famous educationist. I must speak Dr. D.K. Parsi, Professor C.L. Zangira, and not many other people. They worked on this, and they tried to analyze the teaching learning process and gave number of skills which are to be implemented, and number of communication means which are to be implemented by the teacher in the classroom to make her teaching effective and objective based, so that the outcome can be achieved. Now, if I say that, if I call a electrician and ask him कि this is the fault in my system, मेरे घर में ये चीज की electrician को बुलाते हैं कि this is a defect in my so and so electric gadget, so he comes with his own instruments, he rectifies that, right? And when the it is rectified. At once we come to know now it is start functioning. Okay, your job is over. You have done your job. Similarly, if I call a plumber, this so-and-so system is not working. He brings with his own instruments, he rectifies the thing, he makes it perfect, and we can see that output that it is okay, now it's functioning. Okay, you take your labor, whatever is there, and the job is over. Similarly, with the various other people like carpenters and so on and so forth. But if I talk about the teacher, it's not so easy for the teacher to evaluate her teaching learning process that whether she could achieve or he could achieve the objectives which was there in her mind before coming to the classroom. Now, it is very, very important to mention here that the new ways of technology gave lot many ways, and lot many things, lot many skills, lot many upgradations to the teacher, which can help his or her to evaluate her own teaching. And evaluation process is very, very important because unless the evaluation is done, the improvement cannot be made. If the teacher is doing the evaluation every day in her teaching, then the teacher can change the strategies according to the needs. Then the teacher can change the communication means according to the needs of the students. So it is important that teachers should use various means to evaluate her own teaching and learning. So technology is giving all these ways, technology is giving all these methods. I remember when the new technology came, because since I am from Delhi, so there was a depression among the teachers that if we use computer assisted learning, if we use computer based learning, if we use computer managed learning, what will be the role of the teachers? What will be the role of the teachers then? Teachers are not needed. No, I must clear here that teachers, a computer cannot think of. Computer can only play whatever program you have maintained, whatever program you have designed. Computer can only play that much. But this media can be used very effectively to give information to the masses since we have a geographical conditions like that where we can use a mass communication means which are very, very important. But again, I must say that teachers have a brain, teachers can analyze. So when we use computer assisted learning, it is maybe the students they feel shy, sometimes they cannot answer, maybe the child is very intelligent. And maybe the children whosoever is there in the classroom, they are not confident to answer the teacher, or maybe they are scared to answer the thing. He teacher might it might be wrong, is not confident, and that's why he's not answering. Or maybe he's sitting at the back most of the time because of his some ailment which the teacher can diagnose. Otherwise, the parents, because teacher has maximum interaction with the students, so teachers should be well versed with every kind of thing. And if the teacher knows that I assigned this particular set of monitor and all with the keyboard and all to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm talking about computer assisted learning. That so and so student was sitting on this, and there's a programming format where the teacher is controlling, and in every screen, the thing is coming on the screen, the content is coming on the screen, and accordingly, immediate testing has been done by asking certain questions related to that content, what has come on the screen. That's in the form of a frame. So all the students are receiving the same frame at a time, and their subsequent questions have been asked, and then the student they are immediate answering the questions. And when they are answering the questions, if the answer is correct, okay, the feedback is given, you're very right. Go to the next, go to the next. But maybe roll number 7, which who that student was not answering in the classroom, the teacher was thinking maybe he has got a less IQ or something. But when he was sitting in the interacting with the machine, the student was thinking the teacher is not there, so he was not scared. So maybe that student is scoring very well. So lot many calculations or lot many observations or lot many things the teacher can come to know, and accordingly the teacher can guide and counsel the students wherever it is required according to the output what the teacher is getting in every screen and every monitor because that is stored in the computer. So storing policy again is helping the teacher. So what I mean to say that and this kind of initiative which has been taken by Ramesh College to create all kind of teachers and especially to upgrade faculty. It is important that teachers should be well versed from a scratch up to the level so that they can achieve the maximum output. And first of very first beginning is that the teaching learning process has to be made effective. Teaching learning process has to be made resourceful for the teachers so that the teachers can be benefited and then the students can be benefited. And if you want to analyze your teaching learning process in the form of output, it is very important that we must be well versed we have to have the leadership skills, we have to have the managerial skills. Every teacher has to act as a leader. Every teacher has to manage her content or the curriculum or the subject, whatever is been assigned to her or him, and accordingly plan the strategies so that she can or he can give the maximum benefit to the society. And since it is a constitutional obligation of us to all that we have to modernize the society and also restore the culture heritage of our country. So culture heritage, whatever is good in our society, which was already existing, and whatever modernizations we have to require for the students to prepare them for the 21st century, it is important that the teachers shall be upgraded. And the faculty development program is one of the way to activate because in the faculty we are the people who are in the mid of the system. Neither we are well versed with the technological means. I'm not talking about the young generation. Maybe the young generation is having these mobiles in their hands. They must be having the computers in their hands. But what I feel that mostly we are using these kind of technological means not for imparting knowledge or skills to the students, but we are using in some other kind. In some other kind, I think you can understand. I need not explain to you because not many things are coming on our media, not many things are coming in the way. But what I say that getting the information only through the internet and then going to the classroom by having that much of knowledge is not sufficient. Teachers must go through the content which is there, which is already available in the books. They must have the habit of reading books. This which is lacking nowadays. I'm sorry to say, it's not with everybody. Don't apply on don't all the faculty members don't apply on yourself. But majority of teachers, I feel, they just prepare their lecture, whatever they have to speak, from the internet and go to the classroom. I think that should be avoided. Wherever it is needed, upgradation of knowledge. I don't say that don't go and open the internet, but side by side, read out because reading and then listening and then writing and then speaking. All these skills are also very important and other skills of communication skills. I think today we are going to have the knowledge of leadership skills from one of the very important and prominent resource person from the PG Department of Education in the University. Professor Sushant Panaji is talking about, I think, the leadership skills. And then tomorrow, I think, presentation skills, Dr. Vale is going to talk about. And then about the communication skills, I think Dr. Jaspal is going to talk about. So I think all these resource people, they are going to give a lot of benefit to the faculty members and also the other faculty members and also the people who have joined from online or offline mode. See, this is the technology. I'm sitting here and I'm talking to all of you. And sitting here and talking to all of you is really a technology which is really advanced and used in an effective way. And similarly, the other source people who are going to talk about, they are also going to give lot of information, and the teachers will be well versed and equipped with those skills. And those skills they must implement in the classroom, in the teaching learning process, and make their teaching learning process very, very effective, resourceful, and also the outcomes what they want to achieve, that should be there so that they can be benefited to the students community, and especially the teachers, the would-be teachers to whom they are training, because here I'm more concerned with the teacher educators who are providing a training to the teachers, would-be teachers. Now would-be teachers are the teachers who are getting a training through this 2 year BA training program. Now, since we are going to make them future teachers, they are going to be going in the field, and they are going to transit what exactly we need. So we must have to concentrate, teacher educators must have to equip, and they must impart the knowledge and skills through the teaching practices programs, through the various strategies and the approaches whatever we are using, like the different approaches like Harbison approach, RCM approach, and constructivism approach, and so on and so forth. Whatever has been there in the curriculum, they, the teacher educators should definitely use all these means so that our would-be teachers, they will come out with the flying colors from the training program, whatever we are providing to them, and accordingly they are going to the field and make all the children, because it is not, it is not really said that teachers are the builder of a nation. And every teacher is very, very important. And not only we are imparting information through the curriculum, but the co-curricular aspect, non-academic aspect is also very, very essential. I feel after COVID, our students, especially the school children, they have become very, very different, very different. They don't want to sit in the classroom now. They have a mobile in their hand and they want to get everything through mobile in their home. But I must say that no doubt these communication means are very, very important. But face-to-face interaction with the teachers, because so many things you learn in the face-to-face interaction also, and the verbal and the non-verbal means, gestures, your various reinforcers and motivations you provide to the students according to the needs. The classroom teaching is also very, very essential. Students, children, they are not in the habit of reading and writing now. We must have to give them this, because if you will listen to things properly, you can read the things properly, then only you can be a good writer and you can write the things. So if we want our young generation to come back to the same platform which we had before, and we need much more than that. So intermingling of the new technological means and also making the effective use of them in a positive way will help all the children to be the enterprising and dominating citizens of the country. And this is what we want at the national level. So our main aim is, our main objective can be achieved by using the various evaluation techniques, various evaluation methods, where we have to bring the technology, where we have to bring, or where we have to design the system, and system in such a way where we have to analyze the components or the elements of each and every system. Where I'm not talking about the system which we have in our body, like we have a digestive system, circulatory system, every system, what our body is having. So the human body is having a number of systems working together. Similarly, we have to have the school system where we have to have many, many subsystems, and all the elements in every subsystem has to be analyzed, and those elements role is to be defined, and role has to be used in a very, very effective way, where we can use lot many technological means and make our teaching learning process from the micro level to the sub level to the upper level and then to the macro level, then only we can achieve the national objectives. And this is what I want to say for this particular faculty endorsement program, faculty development program. And again, once again, I congratulate all the faculty, chairman and also the principal of the college to take this initiative. And I'll further have some suggestion that we will not stop here. We will make all these things maybe in the form of a workshop. Then what is the outcome of these resources when they spend their time in giving lot of information? So what are the faculty members? Well, I think all the colleges of education, they should join their hands together and bring more faculty members together in such a way and make this faculty development program more fruitful, more exuberant, and also make the teacher educators more effective and one-to-one relationship with all. I think the whole teaching faculty or teacher educator faculty will become resourceful, and then it will be a good motivation to all. So thank you so much for bringing me on this platform to have giving my views regarding this or my keynote address regarding this workshop, which is again I say very fruitful. I think it should give a fruitful results, and further workshops should be held, or the essential lectures should be held, or we should have more interaction with the sub-faculties of different colleges to make this program more effective. So thank you so much for inviting me and giving me this chance to interact with the people of different strata of the society and the resource people and the educationists. Thank you so much. Over to you, sir. Over to you, Dr. Saifullah.
Thanks, ma'am. Thanks a lot. The purpose of the modern educator is not to cut down the jungles, but to irrigate deserts. Because the future of the world is in my classroom today. How beautifully ma'am has explained the teacher's role. Each and everything like a plant needs water. Without it, its growth is stunted and its potential sad. Every child is unique with his or her own personalities or capabilities. Children come from the different families, so it makes sense that the values cultivated in them may be different from totally depend on that is on the teacher, the concerning teachers. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks again. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Raman Kumar Sharma ji to guide on some this program that is upon faculty development. Thanks.
Respected chairman of this college, Rajendra, respected principal Raj College, Dr. Saifullah Pandit, teaching community, and parents. आज का देश में आपके बीच में आने के लिए आपको मुबारक है। कॉलेज प्रशासन ने हमें जो निमंत्रण पत्र कल ही दिया था कि फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम के लिए आपको कुछ कल दे रहे हैं। अक्सर सब जो है ना अपने सूचना मित्रों जैसा कि आपसे मैं परिचित भी हूँ, आप शाना में हज करने में आते रहे हैं और आज आपसे रूबरू होने का एक अवसर मिला है। कुछ बच्चे तो ऑनलाइन सुन रहे होंगे, वो सुन भी पा रहे हैं कि नहीं, पर आप हमारे बीच में जरूर बैठे हैं। परिवर्तन समय का नियम है। हम फिलॉसफी पढ़ते हैं, उसमें भी बौद्ध दर्शन जो है वो समय को क्षणिक मानता है। हर चीज जो है पल पल में बदलती चली जाती है। जो पल हमारा गुजर जाता है, जो बहुमूल्य पल हमारा वो हमारे बीच में से गुजर जाता है, तो वापस नहीं आता। और हर पल को हमें ढूंढना चाहिए और अच्छे कार्य के लिए हमें सतर्क भी रहना चाहिए और इमीडिएट उस पर अमल भी करना चाहिए। अच्छे कार्य समाज के लिए प्रेरणादायक होते हैं, समाज की उन्नति के लिए होते हैं, समाज की डेवलपमेंट के बिना हम कभी भी सुखी नहीं रह सकते। और समय के साथ जैसे जैसे समय बदलता है, परिस्थितियां बदलती हैं और उनकी झोंकें बदलती चली जाती हैं, ऐसे ही हमें भी बदलना चाहिए और उसी के साथ चलना चाहिए। परंतु ये नहीं है कि हम समय के साथ बदल जाए, समय हमें बदल रहा है, ऐसा नहीं है। हमें हमारी मूलभूत जो सुविधाएं हैं, जो हमारे शिक्षा कार्यक्रम है, उनको नहीं भूलना चाहिए। हमारा एक लक्ष्य है कि हम नई चीज को तो अपनाएं, तो क्या हमारी पुरानी चीज जो है वो बुरी है, उसको छोड़ दें। जो समाज अपनी पुरातन परंपराओं को छोड़ करके नई चीजों को अपना करके डेवलपमेंट के लिए बढ़ता है, वो समाज विकसित नहीं हो पाता, क्योंकि उसका जो आधार है, जब वो आधार से कट होना चालू हो जाएगा, कोई वृक्ष जो है जब आप उसको उसकी जड़ों से काट दोगे तो क्या वो रह पाएगा? वो कितने दिन हरा रहेगा? तो कट जाएगा, गिर जाएगा और उसके बाद आहिस्ता सूख जाएगा। ऐसे ही नई चीजें हम जो अपनाते हैं वो हमारे लिए इसी तरह से उस हरे भरे वृक्ष की तरह होती हैं, जो अपनी जड़ों से जुड़ा होता है। हमें अपनी जो हमारा समाज है, खासकर हिंदुस्तानी और खासकर हमारे हिंदू भाई, वो अपने अपनी जड़ों से करते चले जा रहे हैं और हम पतन की ओर आगे की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं। हम सोच रहे हैं हम डेवलपमेंट कर रहे हैं, पर हम विकास नहीं कर रहे। हम कभी भी ये भूल जाए कि हम विकास कर पाएंगे यदि हम अपनी जड़ों से कर लें। हमारे और भी संप्रदाय हैं, हमें उन पर गर्व है कि वो अपने आधार को छोड़ते नहीं, अपनी परंपराओं को छोड़ते नहीं है और जो नई चीज है उसको भी अपना लेते हैं। जब भी उनका संप्रदाय उसमें अड़चन बनता है, लेकिन जैसे उसको लगता है कि ये अच्छी चीज है कि हमारे में इजाफा होती है, वो उसको अपना लेते हैं। फिर हम क्या करते हैं, हम क्या कर रहे हैं और क्या करते हैं ये हम भूल जाते हैं। आज हम शिक्षा के लिए, उसके विस्तार के लिए, उसके महत्व के लिए यहाँ पर आए हुए हैं। सबसे पहली बात है हमें गुड लिसनर होना चाहिए। शिक्षा का जो मूलभूत ढांचा है, तो सबसे पुरानी पद्धति जो है वो पाणिनि शिक्षा है। आप शायद नहीं जानते हैं कि पाणिनि एक ऋषि हुए, चिंतनशील हुए। इसको चाहे आप ऐसी बात काफी है, बहुत बड़ा तो पाणिनि ये है, आज से 2300-2400 साल पहले पाणिनि शिक्षा ली थी। शिक्षा की पाठ क्या है? शिक्षा, व्याकरण, निरुक्त, कलम, सूत्र, छंद और ज्योतिष, ये 6 अंग है शिक्षा के। शब्द में हमारे यहाँ कविताएं आती हैं। व्याकरण तो आपका महत्वपूर्ण है ही, बिना व्याकरण के आप शिक्षा ग्रहण नहीं कर सकते। उसके रूल हैं, ऐसे ही शिक्षा शब्दों के रूल हैं। अब आप छोटे बच्चे नहीं हैं कि बालिका में हैं, आप वैसे ही हैं जैसे एमबीबीएस करने के बाद एमडी करते हैं। एमडी की जो ट्रेनिंग होती है वो उसको परिपक्व कर देती है, एक स्पेशलाइजेशन दे देती है। ऐसे ही बीए करने के बाद, स्नातक करने के बाद आप एक शिक्षा मित्र बनते हैं, शिक्षा विशेषज्ञ बनते हैं। आपके पास एक टैलेंट आता है कि हम कैसे टीचर बन सकते हैं। हमें जो पद्धति मिल रही है, जो ट्रेनिंग मिल रही है, इसके हिसाब से कितनी अच्छी है और हम इसमें कितना इजाफा कर सकते हैं। जो है यदि हम उस पर भी चले तो हमारा समाज अच्छा और विकासशील विकसित हो सकता है, पर हम चल नहीं पाते। अभी डॉक्टर मधु जी भी कह रही थी कि जो टीचर है वो देश का फ्यूचर है, वो देश आपका फ्यूचर है। जो आप टीचर बनने जा रहे हैं वो देश की एक क्या है, नींव है। आप देश को बदल सकते हैं, देश को उन ऊंचाइयों पर ले जा सकते हैं अपने टैलेंट से। यदि आप संकल्प कर लें कि हमें एक डेडिकेटेड टीचर बनना है, सिर्फ वेतनभोगी नहीं बनना, चाहे वो प्राइवेट संस्थान में है चाहे वो गवर्नमेंट संस्थान में है, हमें एक अच्छा टीचर बनना है। पहले हमें खुद को बदलना है, उस ढांचे में डालना है, उस सांचे में डाल करके बताना है अपने आप को। और उसके बाद जो फ्यूचर ऑफ द नेशन है, हमारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उनको हमें उसके लिए तैयार करना है, क्योंकि अंदर में घुसना है। हमारा ऋषि मुनियों का देश कुछ छोटी बड़ी चीज नहीं है, सरल करना पड़ता है, तपस्या करनी पड़ती है, सहन करना पड़ता है। हम जुल्मों को सहन करके आए हैं, हमने अपने आप को अपने नींव से हम कटे नहीं, तभी तो खून पिया है, शब्द पिया है, फिर भी हम हमारी पद्धति वो रहने के लिए है, वो रुकने के लिए। लेकिन मुगल हमारे ही इर्द गिर्द के, हमारे पर्यावरण के लिए, हमारे एरिया के लिए, और जहाँ आगे के बस बाकी वाले नहीं बस पाए, मुगल जो है वो बस गए। क्यों बस है? हमारी संस्कृति, हमारी पद्धतियां उनके साथ हमारा बड़े नहीं जा सकता। देखिए आपके माइग्रेंट बर्ड्स जो है रशिया से जहां आते हैं, अमेरिका और ब्रिटेन से नहीं। कभी आपने सोचा होगा, कभी आप चिंता करते हैं कि हम क्यों जुड़े हुए हैं रशिया से? हमारे पर इतना बहुत प्रेशर होने के बावजूद भी हम उसके साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। तो हमसे सबसे पहले ज्योग्राफिकली अपने आप को जोड़ना होगा कि हमारे कार्य कहाँ काम करते हैं, हमारे कार्य तो हम जैसे आज अंग्रेजों ने एक शिक्षा स्तर को बदलने के लिए हमारे देश में मुहिम चलाई, इसका नाम लॉर्ड मैकाले था। उनका एक ही सपना था कि मैं पूरे हिंदुस्तान में अंग्रेजी को लागू करूं। तो क्या उससे पहले हमारा हिंदुस्तान गरीब था? आप सोच सकते हैं, क्या मुगलों से पहले हम गरीब थे? जहाँ हम कमजोर थे, जहाँ हम नालायक थे, जहाँ हमारी शिक्षा पद्धति कमजोर थी, और थी हमारी शिक्षा पद्धति कमजोर थी, तो नालंदा को क्यों चला दी, तक्षशिला को क्यों चला दी? यदि हम इतने कमजोर थे, अनपढ़ थे, नालायक थे, तो हमारी शिक्षा को क्यों चला दिया? हमारे पुस्तकों को, हमारे पांडुलिपियों को क्यों चला दिया? जिनको जलने में कम से कम 6 महीने लग गए, फिर भी वो जल नहीं सके। प्यारे शिक्षा मित्रों, हम जहाँ पर आए हैं, समय बदल रहा है। अब आप देख रहे हैं घर बैठे शिक्षा चल रही है। क्या हमारे लिए अच्छी प्रेरणादायक है? हमें अपनाना है, इसको अपनाना है, छोड़ना नहीं है। आज मैं आपको सच्ची बात बताऊं कि हर 100 साल के बाद स्त्री लगती है, और अब इतनी तेजी से बदल चुकी है, और इसने जो गति पकड़ी है उसको उस तक आपका पहुंचना बड़ा मुश्किल है। यदि आप उस तक नहीं रहे तो जिस स्पीड से कोरोना के बाद रफ्तार बढ़ी हुई है देश ने, दुनिया है, उस तक पहुंच पाना चुनौती है, ये आसान नहीं। कोरोना के बाद आप खुद महसूस करते हैं कितना बदल गया है। मैं चिंतन करता रहता हूँ। शायद आपको पता नहीं, मैंने पहले 2 साल अर्थव्यवस्था में काटे हैं, हमारे शायद लोग जानते हैं। वो भी एक चैलेंज था और आज भी एक चैलेंज है। वो जो 2 साल काटे हैं उसने मेरी आंखें खोली कि दुनिया बदल चुकी है। दुनिया जो निगाहों से तुम दुनिया को देखते हो वो दुनिया दुनिया नहीं है। इस दुनिया को पहचानने के लिए एक विशेष निगाहें चाहिए, वो है आंतरिक चिंतन मनन। तो शिक्षा का जो सबसे पहला रूल है वो क्या है? हमें शिक्षा कैसे मिलती है? किताबों से, पढ़ने से, राइटिंग कैसे मिलती है? हमें शिक्षा कैसे मिलती है? एक्सपीरियंस से। शिक्षा हमें सुनने से मिलती है। उसका पहला रूल है सुनना, लिसनर। सेकंड, स्टडी। जो सुना उसको पढ़ना, पढ़ने के बाद मनन करना, सीखिंग, लर्निंग। क्या थे सही है? जो मैंने सुना था वो पढ़ा था, जो पढ़ा वो प्रैक्टिकली सही है, उस पर अनुभव पैदा करना, अपने आप को झोंक करके उस बच्चे में जो पढ़ा हुआ है उसमें फिट करके देखना कि क्या चीज फ्रूटफुल है वो उसमें, फिर उस पर गलत ऐसे नहीं उसका कूद जाना, उसकी गहराई नापना, गहराई देखना। तो 4 सोपान इसके कितने हैं? 4 नहीं है, 4 होते हैं। श्रोतव्य मन सुनना चाहिए, गुरुओं से सुनना चाहिए। हम पीछे पीछे कहते रहते हैं, हमारा एक शब्द है गुरु। गुरु ही परमात्मा का रूप भी है, गुरु ही हमारा प्रेरणादायक भी है, गुरु ही हमारा शिक्षक भी है, गुरु ही हमारा प्रगतिशील भी है। लेकिन हमारे हिंदुस्तान की पद्धति को बदल करके उन्हें टीचर बनाया, टीचर जो उसमें बहुत सी बातें आती हैं, उच्चारण टीचर होता है। और दूसरा शब्द आ गया मास्टर, दर्जनी मास्टर, लकड़ी के मास्टर, गुंडों का सरदार के मास्टर आ गया। लेकिन गुरु के लिए कोई ऐसा शब्द नहीं बना। हाँ, उसमें लगा दिया ओ गुरु। जब ओ गुरु किसको कहते हैं तो वो ऐसे ही बनता है जैसे कोई मास्टरमाइंड होता है उसका काम। इसलिए ये जो गुरु शब्द है ये प्रणववाची है, इसको ओम भी कहते हैं। और किसी ने कहा, ये वेदों ने कहा, मैंने नहीं कहा, वेदों ने कहा बदनाम करने की। गांधी जी आए तो उनका 3 बंदर बना दिए, गांधी जी के 3 बंदर। फिर गांधी जी ने कभी नहीं सोचा कि मैं बंदर कह रहा हूँ, मैं दूंगा जहां से मैंने सीखा है, मैं उन शब्दों को जहां पर लाऊं। और वो जहां पर लाते तो उनकी इज्जत नहीं होती दूसरे समाज में, दूसरे संप्रदाय में। जिस संप्रदाय में जो पैदा हुए उस संप्रदाय को छोड़ के वो दूसरे संप्रदाय में जाकर के अपनी स्थिति पाना चाहते थे। इसलिए उन्होंने क्या कर दिया, वो जो मंत्र था वेदों का उसको बदल करके मंत्र बना दिया। क्या था? बदनाम करने की काम क्या होते हैं? बदनाम करने की अशिष्ट फिर ज्ञान आएगा बदहम कशे। फिर देखो कहाँ लिखते हैं, स्टडी करो। देखिए मत कहाँ है घर में, यहाँ हिंदू से कहीं लगी हुई थी, मैं बुरा नहीं था, सभी सुनिए क्या है। बदहम करने ही शुरू ज्ञान आएगा बदहम कशे माक्षस्य जलता। जता है जहाँ हम देखते हैं अच्छा देखते, सुंदर देखते, सुंदर सपना देखते, बुरा नहीं देखते। इसका बुरा होते हुए भी ना देखें और कोई बुरी चीज दिखाई ना दे। क्यों काश हमारी सोच चल रही है सर्वे भवन्तु, हमारी ऐसी एजुकेशन थी, हम उसी तरह ही चल रहे हैं, ऐसी एजुकेशन थी सर्वे भवन्तु, सुख के लिए जो शिक्षा दी जाए वो सुख बर्कत हो, कभी हमारी करना। बदनाम कैसे? देखा आपने सर्टिफिकेट, जब तक आपके पास बुक होगी तो आप उसको पढ़ते रहेंगे, देखते रहेंगे, शब्द मिलते रहेंगे, नापते रहेंगे कौन सी लाइन जो है कभी हम अलग लाते हैं करेक्ट से पढ़ते हैं। सभी की परिस्थिति छात्रों की अलग अलग होती है, सभी छात्र एक ही इकाई के नहीं होते। कईयों का सुनना बड़ा अच्छा लगता है, बहुत प्यार से ध्यान से सुनते हैं टीचर को, आगे उनकी क्लास होती है, आगे लगते हैं और वो टीचर का लिस्ट करते रहते हैं, कैसे बोल रहा है, स्टाइल कैसा है और उसकी आंख टूट रहे हैं, वो बोलते हुए एक्शन क्या है, वो सच्चा स्टूडेंट ऐसे तो बहुत जल्द से पूरी एक्टिविटी। फिर नंबर 2 पर आते हैं, सुनते हैं प्रसाद में शरारतें कर रहे होते हैं, मन स्थिर नहीं होता, उनका मन स्थिर नहीं। उसकी 3 वृत्तियां हैं, एक सत्वगुणी होते हैं जो हल्का आहार खाते हैं और अच्छे से सुनते हैं और पढ़ते हैं, मनन करते हैं। एक थोड़ा सा जगमाने वाले होते हैं, सुनते भी हैं, पढ़ते भी हैं पर सबसे नहीं करते। और एक ऐसे होते हैं जो पीछे जाकर बैठते हैं और आपको धक्का लगाते हैं और सुबह आते ही जल्दी जल्दी से टीचर ने पूछ लिया, सुना दिया तो ठीक है, लेकिन 2-4 लड़कों के बात में आया तो हाथ सुनने लगते हैं, 1 लाइन 2 लाइन बड़ी फास्ट सुनाते हैं और तीसरी लाइन एक शब्द बोलता है अब मान क्या आप में से कैसे हैं, चलिए कि मैं हूँ जहाँ आप भी हैं, आप में से कैसे हैं, ये मेरा मानना है। और कईयों की हर पीढ़ी को जरा फास्ट होती है, घबराहट ज्यादा होती है, डरते हैं टीचर से कि मैं भूल जाऊंगा तो मार पड़ेगी। तो जो एक टीचर होता है, परिपक्व टीचर होता है, वो जानता है, अपने हर स्टूडेंट को जानता है, उसके एक्शन से, उसकी नजर से, उसके बैठने के तरीके से, उसकी बात करने के तरीके से वो पहचान लेता है। तो टीचर जो होता है वो टीचर छोटा मोटी चीज नहीं होती, टीचर को सबसे बड़ा सम्मान दिया जाता है। जो भाग्य है हमारे देश का कि आज हम टीचर्स ने अपनी इमेज को खो दिया, कोई टीचर नहीं बनना चाहता, जिसको कोई नौकरी नहीं मिलती वो कहता है चलो भारत बनाए टीचर बने, क्या सच नहीं? अगर इतना सम्मान होता तो हमारी बहनें आज से 20 साल 25 साल पहले हम मिलते थे, 10वीं पास ड्राफ्टमैन लगता है, 10वीं पास के बाद 2 साल की ट्रेनिंग करता, ड्राफ्टमैन की ट्रेनिंग करता, तो एमएससी एमएड टीचर लगी है, उसके साथ शादी करना चाहती, टीचर के साथ नहीं, क्यों नहीं करती? जब कुछ क्यों नहीं करती? क्योंकि प्रेशर, वो जो हमारे से पढ़ के जाता है, टीचर के हाथों से निकला हुआ बच्चा 2 साल की नौकरी करने के बाद 4 साल के अंदर एक बहुत बड़ा महल खड़ा कर लेता है, कार उसके पास होती है, हर चीज के पास होती है, वो किसने दी? उस बच्चे को सिर्फ टीचर ने दी, उसको बढ़िया क्लास से टीचर ने दी, जिसने उसको संस्कार नहीं दी। जिस समाज का टीचर पढ़ाने का समर्थ नहीं रहा, अपनी बात बनाने का समर्थ नहीं रहा, इसलिए उन्होंने ऐसा किया। तो आपको कहने का मतलब यह है, आप कैसा टीचर बनना चाहते हैं? आप जहां पर आए हैं ना, तो मैं आपसे यही कहूंगा, आप हमें 2 बातें कही, तीसरी बात हम बोलते हैं। तो जब हम आशा सुन लेते हैं, आशा पढ़ लेते हैं, तो उसके बाद हमें करना है, क्या करना है? स्तुति का करना है, अच्छे मतलब को करना है और उनको लर्न करना है, मौखिक करना है। तो शिक्षा का स्तर ही ऐसा है कि हमें किताब लेकर के कि स्टूडेंट्स के पास कभी नहीं जाना चाहिए, पहले लेसन प्लान बना करके 10 से तैयारी करनी। तो आप ऐसे टीचर बनिए, आप बीएड कर रहे हैं, आप ऐसे समझिए कि हम एमबीबीएस कर चुके हैं और एमडी कर रहे हैं और हमारी इंग्लिश बने, हम ऐसे टीचर बने देखो आप हाथ में लेने वाला पेरेंट्स इसमें बहुत दिक्कत है, पर उसके बदले आपको क्या दे रहे हैं कि आप जब तक आप कामयाब नहीं होते तब तक आपको चैन से नींद नहीं आनी चाहिए। आपको अपनी नींद जाननी, सक्सेस पाने के लिए आपको आलस्य और नींद को छोड़ना होगा। आपको कभी भी मौका नहीं देना होगा अपने पेरेंट्स को कि हमें कुछ उठाए, वो कहे आप अभी सोए, आपकी 6 घंटे या मैं कहता हूँ 4 घंटे की बात होती है, तब तक लगे रहो तब तक पार्वती की तरह शिव नहीं मिल जाता। हजारों बाधाओं को पार करने के बाद भी पार्वती अपना हाथ नहीं छोड़ती और शिव की प्राप्ति कर लेती है, मतलब लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति कर लेती है। योगा में कहा गया है अभ्यास वैराग्य, जिन्होंने अपने दर को नहीं छोड़ा वो आशीष कभी नहीं कर सकते। आईएएस करने वाले कोचिंग रहने जाते हैं, वही रहते हैं, माँ बाप से दूर, स्वाद से दूर रहते हैं, स्टडी करते हैं, घर में रहकर तो कोई आईएएस मतलब वो नहीं मानते ना। अभ्यास देखो ड्राइवर सभी दूसरा छोड़ दीजिए, दुनिया हो जाइए दुनिया को देने के लिए, नहीं तो दुनिया आपको अपने पास ला करके बर्बाद करती है। वाइफ आस्था को नहीं छोड़ेगी, उसको पुत्र बना के छोड़ेगी। माँ अपने पुत्र को अपने चंबल से नहीं निकलने देगी जब तक वो कुआरा है, और शादी के बाद वाइफ नहीं छोड़ेगी। तो मुझे जो ग्रैंड सन है इसको मुक्ति दिलाने के लिए, दोनों से मुक्ति पाने के लिए आपको स्ट्रांग बनना पड़ेगा। नहीं तो ये मुक्ति जो है ये औरतों के हाथ में मिल जाती है, और इनसे बचने के लिए ये उनके हाथ में है ना, ये वही बात है। बुरा नहीं, अच्छे से भी वही प्रयास करती है और बुरे से भी वही प्रयास करती है। इसको बुद्धि कहते हैं, इसको कहते हैं बुद्धि कहते हैं। बुद्धि शब्द क्या है? कोई भी नहीं है, इसलिए ध्यान। तो हमारे शरीर के अंदर और कहीं बाहर से हम जहाँ से उसके अगेंस्ट हमारे पास ये और कौन है, इनको दुनिया भी कहते हैं, क्यों शब्द ऐसा है, इसलिए तो मैं आज आपसे ये प्रश्न करूंगा कि ये बहुत अच्छी चलाना चाहते हैं। मैं इनको यही यहाँ पर शिक्षा दूंगा कि कभी भी इसको प्राचीन बनाने का कोशिश मत करिएगा। आप उसके अंदर रहिए, अपने को भी उसके अंदर रहने दीजिए। यदि आप अपने देश की उन्नति चाहते हैं, यदि अपने समाज का विकास चाहती हैं और श्रेष्ठ समाज चाहती हैं, अपने बच्चों को अपने भाइयों को अच्छा पढ़ा लिखा बनाना चाहती हैं, तो उनको बुराइयों से दूर करिए। कभी सूर्य प्रधान मत बनिए, कभी सूर्य प्रधान हम इसको नहीं करते, सूर्य प्रधान मत बनिए, तालिका मत बनिए, सूर्य मत बनिए, कभी मत बनिए। तो बनिए क्या बनिए? दुर्गा बनिए, सरस्वती बनिए, है ना? योगा गार्गी बनिए, गार्गी नाम सुना? और यदि आप गार्गी बन सकते हैं तो मैं कहता हूँ उससे बड़ा करिए। तो इसके साथ ही मैं आप बुरे नहीं हैं, कभी आपकी बुरा नहीं, आप बहुत अच्छे, आप समाज को जानते हैं। आपका कोई रूप है वो मर्दों को और लड़कों को प्रेरणादायक होता है। अब उसके अंदर कैसी कैपेबिलिटी है, तो कहाँ अपने आप को ले जाता है, बर्बादी की ओर ले जाता है या एक नए माहौल की ओर अपने को बदल कर लेता है, जो उस पर के साथ धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद सर, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। हमारे साथ आपने जो अपने अनुभव विचार जो बांटे हैं उनके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। Now I would like to request all the participants to on their camera for a photo session. Only for a minute. I would like to request all the participants, please switch on their camera for a photo session. प्लीज अपने अपने कैमरा ऑन कर लीजिए एक फोटो के लिए, ताकि हमारे पास भी थोड़ा सा याददाश्त रह जाए। हाँ जी रिक्वेस्ट है Thank you. Thank you all. Now you can switch off. That's your choice. Now I would like to invite Amita Thambal for the vote of thanks. Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. It gives me an immense pleasure that I am in front of you for presenting my vote of thanks to the chief guest of the day and all the audience present. Thank you, Dr. Raman sir, Principal of Model High Secondary School, Basoli, for sharing your valuable thoughts and inspirational thoughts with us. You gave us your precious time and joined us today. You accepted our invitation. Thank you so much, sir, and thanks to all the offline and online audience present here. And also thanks to the principal of the college, Dr. Saifullah Khanji, and resource person of the day, Mrs. Madhu Nash. Thank you all.
Yes,